The toll of the flooding disaster continues to weigh heavy on the minds of all Texans.
That grief is motivating state lawmakers to put a spotlight on disaster preparedness so no one has to endure this again.
Kevin Reese has the key points from today's special session talks.
With 2 more victims yet to be found these nearly 3 weeks later, there is agreement on one thing in Kerr County and in Austin.
The heroism from the first responders that occurred in this event was second to none.
But this first hearing in Austin is to find what could have been done better.
Senator, if I may, I don't ever want to go through this again. Sure. I know none of you do, and we don't want the heartbreak for any other families in Texas. We've got to figure this out.
What the emergency management director says they need to figure out is how to get more accurate, pinpointed forecasts. The flood warnings they had in advance covered 35,000 square miles and 44 Texas counties.
Is there any way we can send a code red out to our Hunt residents asking them to find higher ground or stay home?
He recommends standardized communication protocols statewide, a problem lawmakers said this radio call might represent.
We have to get that approved with our supervisor.
And I had my radio with me, and I asked to be able to talk to them on theirs. But their San Antonio radio doesn't work in that footprint. So they had some really cheap Chinese radios that they were talking to each other on. We're better than that. We can do better than that, and we need to.
He also recommends more state resources, more facilities pre-positioned at more statewide locations, and improved public communication, whether it's mechanical warning systems, radios, or cell phones.
We've got to do a better job at our warning and notification systems for all hazards, not just floods.
Wednesday's hearing was for testimony from first responders. A second hearing on July 31st in Kerrville will field questions and complaints from the public, with the hope that by then the final 2 victims and more answers will be found. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.